All right. Hello, everybody. It is Tuesday. We're about to get started with some Sims 4. We're going to have Lola here in a moment. Um, they're just getting ready. So let's go ahead and get Sims pulled up. I was just looking at all of the expansions that are on sale. EA, how dare you microtransaction my life? Let me go ahead and pull up the chat so I can see what you guys have to say. So we're gonna resume. I probably need to turn up the volume. There we go. Oh, we do have it in the... Okay, awesome. So things are working somewhat properly. Huzzah! So getting the stream set up. All right. Oh, we have Naked Hurricane Charlie. This is fine. So if you're new to our Sims 4 playthrough, Hurricane Charlie is our mess of a character who got into so many romances. Let me see if I can give you a diagram. We have so many exes. So we have Sarah, Scott, who is an ex. We have Bella Goth, who was an ex. Mortimer Goth, who was an ex. Vivian, briefly an ex. Katrina, briefly. Bob, briefly. What's nice is that we've lost a whole lot of, like, ill will just from time, so that's appreciated. This is the house we've been working on. We're building up some wealth over time just from, you know, how we have moved Hurricane Charlie from a mess of a character to a character who has become a bodybuilder and a casual farmer, which is nice. And yeah, we're working on some rewards. We want 10 hours exercising for this next achievement. A new aspiration. And the more we do, the more points we get, the more rewards we get to make Charlie a better character. Looks like we have to pee, which is a tragedy in and of itself, because you can embarrass yourself to death. Let's turn on lights in the house. That would be great. Oh, shoot. I didn't pay my bills. That's why we don't have lights. Pay bills. Can't we just auto pay this shit? That would be great. Bella, what do you want? Hey, Charlie, I think I have a crush on Patrice Kenyon. Do you think it's worth a try? Yes. Everybody can have things. We have lights again. Yay. What are we making? What are we doing? What are we doing with our lives? What are you making? Unclear. Let's zoom in. What is this? So I really want llamas. That would be rad, but I don't think I have the yard space for it. Eventually, I hope we get there. We can make lobster thermidor? Hell yeah. We love to see that. Do we have food scattered about? We do. How's our chicken doing? Clean. Full. Okay. More choices. Actions. Can we create animal treats? Let's do friendly treats. Valderai. Valderai is casting a thunderbolt at the sim. Rude, first of all, but also I like the gumption. We made pasta primavera. Neat. Valderai, how are you doing? Hello. How's your dwarf fortress coming along? Was testing possible walk on blurb. Did you set it up yet to where you can I have to like approve of it? Also, if you tell me the name of what walk on you want, I can set it up. Let me get onto blurb. I have to go log on to blurb and get it set up for you. You thought you had. Also, if you just tell me what name you want, I can set that up as well. Let's see. My library blurb dashboard. That's not it. I always pick the wrong thing. Channel points, account settings. Okay. Suggestions. I want walk on. Channel points, Twitch extension. Okay. Walk on. And then I go to Valgerai. And it says that you have not submitted any walk-ons. Thought so, tried it again. What's the name of the thing you want, the blurb you want? And I can just add it manually. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Jimmy's mom is a heartbreaker. Thunder. Thunder. Banana na 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 na. Thunder. See if I find the right one. Oh my god, that'd be a good one. This is a 10-second thunder. There's one that's 10 seconds, and then there's one that's 4 seconds. Added it myself. Oh, do you want... Oh, it's from Valgerai. Maybe. Yeah, you have to put it in as like a request, apparently. Say it ain't so. Jimmy's mom is a heartbreaker. Ooh, Lola is ready. Okay. How goeth? It goes well. I'm gonna add the 4-second one if that's the one you want. I don't know which one you want. Let's see. Because you have to find it on the extension down below and then request it from what I understand. Are we experiencing the Charlie? We are. Let me get the call with Lola. Okay, starting the call. All right.
Hi, there we are.
Hello.
Open the door or I'm gonna
throw rocks through your windows, you dumb whore. I'm gonna throw rocks through your windows, Lola. How does that feel?
You know, good luck. I'm on the 3rd floor.
Oh my god. You're on the third floor?
If you could throw rocks through my window, I'd be pretty impressed.
You're on the 3rd floor. That's a good arm, honestly.
Right? Like, it would be like that. It's like, I'm not even mad. That's amazing.
So I have ideas. We could move Hurricane Charlie because I think we now have enough money to move her to a bigger lot.
Have we peaked with this one?
I don't know. Like, we could get llamas at the other one, is what I'm saying.
Ooh, okay. We can't deny llamas.
Because we could have a bigger lot. I do have a lot of wasted space here, but
like
we could get out of the desert. Yes.
Like a beautiful iguana. I got to shed my skin so I can grow.
That's what I'm saying. Travel? No. What I want is... Okay. Can we go to the phone? We might have to go, like... Okay, hold on. Science, baby. Call fire department. I don't want that. Hire a service. Order a delivery. Travel. Move household. Ooh, surprised Dad with some cheesy asparagus. I think he liked it because half of it is... Oh my god, cheesy asparagus. Do you like asparagus, Lola?
I do like asparagus. Like, I used to not like it because, like, I was steaming it and it doesn't really do good things for the texture. But, like, roasting it with, like, olive oil and salt, like, that's some good shit right there.
We're gonna move to Henford on Bagley. This is the Donovan house. Yes, truly. Do we have a house that is empty? 3 Cobble Bottom Street. Oh my
yes,
god.
I live in 3 Cobble Bottom Street on Henford on Bagley. It sounds like an English place that someone made up.
It does.
Like you could say just like, oh yeah, I'm from Eatington, and some people would be like, "Oh, yeah, that sounds legit."
Does sound legit. This is a 20 by 20, and this is a 20 by 15. I think we gotta get this one.
Do you want to share your screen?
Oh shit, you're right. I need to.
That's okay. I know I started a little. Yeah.
Oh, it's
my IBS was just like, I'm gonna make you late for this thing.
Oh no, not your butt.
My butt.
My neck. My back.
my crack.
My pussy and my crack.
All
right. 3/4 of it is gone. Oh my god, it was too good for his own good. Can I move? Do I not?
Okay, Ash.
Why can't I buy this?
What did you? How did you cook the asparagus?
No, I have to move. I have to press this button.
Was the cheese added before or after, or like during the cooking process? Like.
Okay, we're going. Like cupcakes, we do too. Try making some with the Cupcake Factory. English bowel syndrome. English with an I. Oh my god, look at this house. Oh my god.
Ah, okay. So the parmesan is like part of the baking process.
Look at our chicken coop.
Ah, it came with us. I like that.
I think that's a different chicken coop, but like, I like it. It's pretty nice. Oh my god, look at this quaint little home.
This is yeah, it's giving like big like cottagecore vibes.
Look at these buns. Broiled. Ooh. Rolled in vegetable oil, covered in garlic salt, and rolled in enough parm to murder you, then broiled with
That sounds good.
Hello, Zybus. Oh my god. Parmesan is not my favorite of cheeses, but I could get down with it. I don't add Parmesan to pasta though.
Really?
Zybus, hello. Do you like asparagus? No, because I'm like, no, it's pasta. Like, it's enough already.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
Is Charlie just like
so
talking
quaint.
to?
Look at this. Look at. Oh my god, she's cultured now.
I know. It looks like she's reached her like grandma phase like early.
Oh my god, or like peak lesbian, like cozy lesbian. Those foxes on the rug too. You're not a huge fan of Brussels sprouts? I like Brussels sprouts, but they have to be made the right way to get like the bitterness out. Mostly just add a ton of butter. I thought that Charlie was about to burn this book. Like I thought she was fully ready to just toss the book in the fire. It's like Charlie.
Yeah. To me, with like sprouts, you gotta roast them.
So we have a ton of stuff that we can now see how to integrate it into our home. Because we have our household inventory. We have our computer still. I don't know what... Oh, this is our study. This is the study. Look at that. We got a book. We're refined. We have to find a place to put all our not gnomes.
Oh yeah,
The definitely not gnomes.
Things that don't exist, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know why you brought them up.
Yeah. This
Kinda
chicken's
weird,
gotta go. Chicken. Oh, wait.
Oh, do these chickens still age?
No. But also there's foxes that could pose a danger to our chickens.
Oh no.
Apparently.
That's kind of cringe of them.
That is pretty cringe of the foxes, to be fair. We have...
Tell them, you know, what you're doing there with, like, eating those chickens is kind of problematic.
It is. We have some flower beds so we could replant our stuff. We have our chicken pile feed. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with all of our stuff besides sell it all. But selling it is pretty poggers, I guess. I do want to keep our woodworking bench.
So, like, does all of our inventory just, like, go back in then? And then we can just redeploy it at this, like, new place?
Yes, we can, which is nice.
Okay.
I got a fortune cookie with no fortune inside. That basically means that you're gonna die.
I was gonna say that just means that you can take matters into your own hands.
Or just die. I think this is fine to leave. Also,
sounded like a little valley girl, just die.
You could just like die? I think that.
Oh my god, Patty, could you just die?
Could you just like die, Bratty?
Like, my god, no.
And then we've got our little figurines and stuff. I really like this one. That Charlie made, little bunny.
Aw.
Charlie is so talented. And then we have an upstairs to the house. Oh my goodness. I don't love the upstairs and how bricky it is, but you know. Oh my god, look at this painting. Imagine putting this painting in your house in the bathroom to let it wrinkle.
Oh no. That's the problem with like putting any like painting or anything made of like paper or any kind of art like that in a bathroom. Just the humidity will eventually destroy it.
I don't understand what this room is. Like, I don't understand what it needs or wants. Like, it's just a vanity?
I guess.
This room is just a vanity room. Why is it here? Also, thank you for the walk-on, second Tuesday. Hello. How are you? Hoping to get all the DLCs for the Sims
vanity,
3.
I guess.
Ooh, they're cheaper than all the DLCs for Sims 4.
Well, that said, the original painting known as Vanity,
yes,
was painted by a man, which is kind of funny. It's like, look how vain women are that I spent.
I don't know. This house, we have to make it Charlie's style. It's like not the vibe yet.
Gremlin.
Gremlin is perhaps the style. Hello. We just got a new house. Send a photo of you crying and holding all the physical DLCs to Maxis. Give them all. I was so excited for the DLCs for Sims Deluxe Edition back in the day.
A big one with knobs. It has the
Juice, it has the juice.
I actually just had some corn.
Did you?
Yeah, it was the we made ourselves a little Independence Day type food.
Ooh.
You know, some brats, corn, and then a salad because you know, trying to be a little bit healthier.
Love to see it. Ooh, this is a coffee machine that we have. We're gonna go downwards. It's a chichkin.
There's a coffee machine where you can talk.
Coffee talk. We love to see that too.
Fucking love that game.
I love that game too. I don't understand what the Forager's Delight thing does, but we got it.
Forager's Delight?
It's like a mushroom table, but we got it at some point, and I don't know why.
I guess it's so that we can unpack anything that we've taken from nature.
Yes. But it doesn't really do anything in game, which is interesting.
Huh. I guess it's just for narrative purposes.
You know what? This house is more problematic than I think it deserves. This seems like it would be more difficult to make work than anything else.
That's fair.
Let's load out and find a better house.
It's problematic. It said something racist back in the 80s.
Exit to main menu.
And it never apologized.
Honestly, yes. We need some accountability here. Load game. Oh yeah, I did a bad birthday party last time in Charlie's lifetime.
Oh no.
Okay, so resume playing. I don't know, maybe we just need to make our own house work. I kind of like the house we've made for ourselves. Moving is just going to be more difficult, because then I have to fix the entire house.
Yeah, I was like expecting just like a blank slate, but then I
that
guess
house
if
sucks.
it's like...
It's like, I'd rather build the house myself. Let's see. How big is the llama area, is my question.
And what kind of dialogue can we engage the llama with?
I'm sorry that you were offended by that. I'm sorry that you were offended.
Probably.
Oh my god. Oh jeez. Oh jeepers. That's a big house.
Aw, cheese.
Look at all that. I need more spots. I need more lot space.
Although you know what the absolute worst kind of apology is?
What is that?
It's one done with a ukulele.
Oh
When
no!
your lawyers told you not to say anything.
Oh no! No! We're really gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about it, aren't we? It's gonna happen.
Toxic
Gossip train. Oh my god. Looking for the tracks. Oh god.
I was like, this is a really weird episode of Steven Universe.
Toxic gossip train.
God.
Oh my tracks of misinformation. Oh my god. Oh my god. I saw a thing where it was like Twilight and and it was like interrogating Jacob where it was like, did you really imprint on my daughter? And then he takes out a ukulele. He's like, all aboard! When anybody tries to hold me accountable for things, all aboard!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. That really is the worst that I love that everybody's talking about it regardless of how little information they have on Colleen Ballinger, like.
Right?
Like, it's like, I don't know who that is, but... No, I do, because I was on YouTube, you know, in the early aughts-ish. Right?
Yeah. I will fully admit that I did not know who she was until now.
Uh-huh.
But from everything that I've heard, like the accusations that are against her are quite bad.
Yes.
And the way in which she's handling it is not great.
No.
I feel like if you were a person who had done the things that are being said, that like the worst thing you could do is get a ukulele and make a song about it. And like having listened to the song itself,
Yes.
it's such incredibly like dishonest framing. Like
Yes.
if you have to like if you have to frame what you like, you know, showing like just if you had to like my god,
Can't
language
words.
is all over the place. I can't words. Yeah, if you have to frame like you're grooming minors in the way that you did as like things that were in your past.
Yes.
Like if you have to frame it in like that kind of bad a way in order to make yourself sound like the reasonable one,
Yes.
then you're not the reasonable one in this instance.
I like that she's like, I'm gonna stick to the facts, and then said none of them.
Yep.
That was a bonkers one. She drew attention to it. She did. Let's see. Handle it like Homestuck. Acknowledge you suck, and then never do anything about it. Partially because Andrew Hussey snagged his money and fled the public consciousness forever. Yes, I know nothing of Homestuck, but it sounds terrible. Oh no, you can't. We can't speak like that in front of Ash. Ash won't have it.
Mind me.
You know, the problem is that we're just on the toxic gossip train about Homestuck.
No,
You know?
and this Saturday, I have to read more.
Oh
of
no,
it.
you have to read more Homestuck.
Yeah. I don't know if you were here for that, but like
I heard you told me about having to read it.
I did. Yeah. I was just like, oh no, guys, I'm so sorry. We won't have to do this.
And then
I went on like Seahorse's stream and I was just like, yeah, like unfortunately I won't get to do it. Oh no.
ooh woo.
And then someone donates $165 to get us up to the exact amount we need with the message, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Man.
I did kind of ask for it by doing so. I just didn't know that anybody would actually do it.
I hope that you feel a certain type of way about that. Let's see. Eyedropper, copy an object. Okay, another garden box.
Like, on the one hand, I feel incredibly grateful that someone would come along and donate that kind of money to a good cause.
It was a good cause.
From their audience, like, not even knowing me.
Yes.
On the other hand, I'm also going to have to listen to Ash talk about Homestuck.
A lot.
A lot. Like, you don't get it. This person's dad is also their brother and their cousin and also their sister or something. And I'm like,
oh,
okay.
Shit. I didn't mean to put that in my inventory.
I'm sure they are.
Sounds like the toxic gossip train.
It does sound like the toxic gossip train.
Oh my god. I just... You're like, I really want to dunk on people. Let me just go all aboard! When Trisha Paytas has a more measured response to you. Oh, Jesus Christ. She just, like, came out and apologized to the victims. Because, Colleen Ballinger had, like, made fun of Trisha's nudes on OnlyFans. With her minor audience. Like, there were members of her fan base, her, like, group chat with minors, that, like, dunked on, like, Colleen would send pictures of, Trisha naked to them, which is, sending pornography to minors.
That's gross.
What is this Game of Thrones? Yes, but stupider. All 8 humans are just Paradox clones. Oh my god, Homestuck. Do I have enough room for the llama house yet? I want it. Oh god, I don't. I don't. Oh god, I don't.
At the end of the day, don't we all want a llama house?
Why can't I just have enough room for the llama house?
Although, speaking of animals and houses,
yes,
I have recently begun watching Owl House.
Oh yeah, Ash has talked about that.
Like that one is good. It is it has been surprisingly wholesome for something that Ash enjoys.
Oh man,
Yeah,
nail on the head. What if I just smash the chicken? Don't smash the chicken, Jamie.
Then it turns into a nugget.
I hope this brings you guys ASMR or whatever. With the smashy smashies.
It's like the little like money jingly sound after. It's like that's like the icing on the cake right there.
That's what I thought. It's what I'm aiming for. Outhouse. I have heard good things about that. Today Lenny got angry because he thought he could eat water. Not my type of ASMR. I think this is like billionaire ASMR. Like, you think every time they make a sale or something, they just hear like little money jingles, or they hire someone to just jingle money.
I do love the mindless accumulation of wealth.
Me too. What is intersecting? Maybe it's the garden? The hedge? Probably the
Maybe it's that
hedge.
one like. Yeah, it looks like it's either the hedge or like the like little like the planters.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Let's move some things around. Still even. Sell. Oh my goodness. It's just a whole mood, isn't it? Why we can't have nice things.
The fact that we can't have llamas in our back garden as well as chickens.
Yes.
That's the real toxic gossip train.
I'm telling you. You're telling me. Toxic gossip train. I hate that that song like gets stuck in your head too. Did you watch the video? Or did you watch some like commentators?
I watched other people watching the video, so I did watch the song the whole way through. and it was as horrific as advertised.
I just want to get the fuck me right as a sound.
Right?
Fuck me right.
Oh
Yes,
my
actually,
God.
fuck you right.
That would be funny, but also tragic.
Having that sound.
Yes.
I agree.
It's the perfect combination of dark
Can I
humor.
drag all the things? I want all the things to move. I don't want to reposition my house. I want a llama house. I want the position of a llama house. Damn it. Damn it, llama house. I want the llama house.
Yeah, like the Owl House seems like a really good show. It's got it has like an awkward, preteen girl that drops into a magical world, and she's sure that she's gonna have this cool like destiny and shit. And it turns out that it's pretty much, it's very like grimy and dirty, and there's all sorts of just people who are out to fulfill their own like weird agendas, and sure, she may not necessarily be some chosen one, but it means that she's okay to like make her own goddamn fate.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's pretty wholesome.
Yeah.
I like
there's like a bit where
narratives that
like
are like
if you
anti-chosen one.
yeah. So like if you sit around waiting for like some destiny to save you, then you'll never live your life.
I am so close. I saw Noah Samson's video. Yeah, most YouTubers are covering the story, and to the point where it's like once you hear it once, you're like, okay, I'm done hearing about it. I heard Vosh had like a really bad take on it.
I've not heard his take on it.
Like I heard it was like didn't do the work to actually find out like what the problem was or what the victims were actually talking about. And not doing the background research is like a damning thing in this situation, because the whole point of the video is to undermine what the victims experienced.
Right, and that's why I said like up front that I haven't seen what it was that she did, but that but based on what other people have researched, that like if she has to boil it down to did some things in her past, then I feel like
Right.
that's
The I'm not a groomer, just a loser is a
Right.
whole yes. Hold on. We're almost there, guys. We got a green. We got a green.
Oh yeah.
Bitch. It's llama house time.
Hell yeah.
Can we have extra? We can't have different skins on it. Okay. Eyedropper. Wait, no. I want to swatch. Okay.
When it comes to like bipedal, like quadrupedal furry animals that can be sheared, I'm more of an alpaca kind of person, really.
I like
I don't know if
alpacas.
they have they share a communal dung pile, which makes
What?
cleaning up after them like easier.
I mean, that's rad.
And they tend to be less hostile to people unless you're just like actively bugging them.
Let me debate the ethics of sim fighting with this chicken.
Sim fighting. Oh, that's so good.
Instead of cockfighting.
Yeah.
So yeah, how's everybody's holiday going? I'm a big fan of taking the time to celebrate independence and then also think about the ways that we can promote independence for all.
Yes.
Love to see it. Just have milk in my pocket. Go pee.
Just a loose handful of milk.
I hope for that, honestly. Oh, I need a step to get up to this door. I can't. I think my house
I
is
did-
too high up.
I did not have good sleep because Omen kept waking me up.
Oh,
He
no.
wanted me to be in the same room as him when he used the letterbox.
Oh no.
Yeah, I did not know that that's what he wanted, and so he is. I just kept like listening to him. He was very yowly. I went over to it with the food bowl and just like, okay, meow. He is a very chatty cat.
I believe that. Why is my roof so jacked up?
I mean, yeah, it's just not there.
It's
Oh, wait,
not.
there it is.
Yeah, there it is. It is highly cute, but also not covering my house.
I mean, that's it has one job, and it's not even doing that.
Yeah, I agree. Can we lower the house? No, we cannot.
Seems like a design flaw.
My whole house seems like a design flaw.
It's eclectic, okay?
Look at this. I didn't even like finish painting it. Simple siding. There we go. And then, hold on. Nothing. I can't. What even is this house? I need like stairs. We have stairs. Okay. We have like mega stairs. Ooh, fancy.
Those
That's
are
hilarious.
some very
That's hilarious.
I right, like is it in like parentheses ooh fancy, or is it like
Yes.
it's a little personal note on the name from the designer?
Ooh,
like that.
fancy. I fucked up my 3D printer. How did you fuck up your 3D printer?
Suddenly Polly's ears like perk up in the background.
Mm-hmm. Did someone
This
mention
is a,
3D printing?
this is a job for the faux fabricator.
Yeah, this doesn't have a roof, so it's like you lower the... to go like all the way down. Page down. Alright, I still have to pay my bills for my house. That's what I did last one. If I remember correctly, in Sims 3, there's an item in debug mode that has a description like, you're not supposed to see this. I do what I want, game. Hurricane Charlie.
Those are some of the best things, though, aren't they?
What did I do to my house? Why is it so high up? How did
Why is the kitchen suddenly like sunken down into the ground?
Oh, because I lowered the platform. I broke my house. I broke my house.
What happens when you give people a platform when they don't deserve it?
That's so true. Oh yeah, that's what I did. Well, I just broke the house. I just could have like left Charlie to die because she couldn't get out of the platform.
No, we don't want to Sims her.
Not simsing.
I feel like that's a good like verb that describes just how many Sims die. It's just like,
Yes.
I trapped you in a place you can't get out.
Have you played The Sims yet, Lola? I think you need to get on this. Like, I feel like this is a personal problem that we faced with you.
I have not. Like I guess most of the time when it comes to like Sims type games, my bearded babies are the only ones in my life right now, but sure at some point when I'm in like the right headspace for it, I'll look into it.
We're just talking to a plant right now. More
I used to have a
choices?
plant that ate people, but I didn't feed it any people, so it starved to
died.
death.
I miss Audrey Moo.
Badu.
Changadu. I have a print fail spectacularly in hot plastic got around the hot end. In getting it removed, I warped the end of the cooling vent some. Oh.
Oh no.
I wonder if you're able to print a fix for that. It's one of my favorite things about 3D printing is that you can often print the thing to fix the printer. If the printer works enough to print something.
That is really cool though. Like there's so many issues that the International Space Station has where it's like we don't have a thing to fix this problem, but they have a 3D printer. So it's like, hey, can we just 3D print a wrench?
Yeah, because then they don't need to go have something sent up.
Right, because it's like way
Oh,
cheaper to
no.
like 3D print something than it is to fire something up in a big old rocket.
I don't understand how I have the setting to not age the pets.
And they keep aging.
And they keep doing it.
Kind of cringe
I
of
know.
those pets, really.
If disabled, chickens, cows will no longer... Okay. So... If disabled. I disabled it. Apply changes. What the hell? I found upgrade vents. Just hopefully I can print a new one. Oh. The March of Time. How dare time march on, honestly? Charlie
Right.
has researched grapevine. Okay. Purchase animal.
I heard about it somewhere.
Ooh, we can get a cow. Brown cow. Brown chicken, brown cow. A beige llama. We have cow. Wait, how many animals can we have? Purchase animal. Shed capacity. Oh, I think we can upgrade the capacity as well. Upgrade.
Huh.
Muscat Treeb, Yaflop Abgor,
Mm,
Freeb, Meshka, Craney, Bipsum, Galpa Fateb,
so
Benopa Campe.
we need 2 livestock upgrade parts, so we gotta help out people in the area. Ooh, I had an idea. Lola. Oh god, I heard a
Good
fart
idea.
noise. We had a fart reverb. Thank you, Second Tuesday. I learned about time from They Might Be Giants. Oh my god. Which song? We're just talking to Supercell.
But
So I was
Time from-
thinking, since we have hit a certain level of comfort with Hurricane Charlie, where we've gotten her on a certain narrative arc, I mean, we want to still pursue love, right?
yeah.
But I figured we could do for some narrative gameplay. And I haven't played Valhalla yet. Hello? Have I lost you?
No, I said ooh.
Oh, I didn't hear the ooh part. Do you want to play Valhalla?
I could totally play Valhalla.
Oh, or Red Strings Club, because I haven't played either, but I have both of those games. And we could do some visual novel stuff.
It is it's been an age since I've done either of them. And honestly, like they are both fantastic games.
'Cause I think we could play those together, and that would be fun. Or we could play Valhalla. Charlie fell
yeah.
asleep and now has to wake up for work because I'm a bad overlord. Go
So
body
Valhalla-
build while tired.
The Valhalla is like just visual novel combined with drink mixing mechanics, but
Ooh. Okay.
but Red Strings Club, it has that, and it has there's a lot of other like gameplay elements as well. So like Valhalla's definitely more lighthearted.
Okay.
So I guess it depends on what you're in the mood.
I'm down for Valhalla. We'll attach the egg. flirty
Delicious egg.
afterward. Delicious egg. We're gonna hatch it. We got a chick.
Oh yeah. Play the little banjo twang there for a moment.
Chickie. What should we name the chick? Debate ethics of shim fighting. Oh, it's a rooster chick. Nugget. Oh, we already had Nugget. Oh my god. Should we name it Grimace for the Grimace Shake birthday? Grimace.
Yeah.
I love how the Grimace Shake has just become a horrifying meme.
It's definitely something that exists, and I'm happy that it does. I really don't know what to make of it other than that. I'm like, yeah, that's a thing that exists.
The song is called Time. You're older than you've ever been, and now you're even older.
That
Do you have anything that you watch on the 4th of July every year, Lola? Or like anything you do on the 4th of July besides like I don't know, like pray to the corpse of the dead Queen Elizabeth?
like we'll do like the grill type food and just yeah. Other than that, like neither me nor Chelsea are particularly patriotic, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So sure, there's that like spirit of like tradition with family and such, but none of that really. I don't really feel like any of that is particularly owed to one country or another.
Yes. Oh, we can do lobster
Like,
thermidor.
and if people like if people wanted me to love to like actually love this country, then
Yes.
they do more to make it a country that's worth loving.
I agree. What was I gonna say? I used to watch Independence Day every year.
Oh, that's a good.
Because I just want an excuse to watch Independence Day because it's a great movie.
That's a great movie.
A friend texted me earlier and said that I should watch Jaws on the 4th of July. And I've never seen Jaws. So that I think is on the docket. I think I'm going to rent that on Amazon later and watch Jaws.
It's been like a hot minute since I've seen Jaws.
I think I can't get to, I don't think I can water that from over here, so. Okay, I can't. So we're gonna move some things around.
Of course, back in the day, you know, Jaws was a scathing critique of late stage capitalism as well, because like everybody was like, hey, there's a shark that's like attacking the people on this beach, and you should close the beach so that we can get people away
And they're
from
like, we
the
can't
shark
close.
beach.
Yes.
They're
We
like,
can't close the
no,
beach.
tourism though.
Yes.
And so yeah, like, but you know, why do we always have to bring politics into media where none exists?
I agree. Politics have never been political. What? Politics have never been political is what I just said.
That
Jamie,
was a thing you
Jamie.
said. Well done.
Why are you like this?
Wait, I remember like people trying to.
This game really wants me to fuck Bella Goths, I know, or like romance Bella Goth. Like she keeps showing up to my house, and now that I've had a personality change, I think it's working. But it's weird.
Honestly, why not?
Well, like, I don't know. We might be able to make a lasting relationship work with Bella Goth. It could be a thing. Maybe she's just misunderstood. But also,
Maybe
I don't know if we're ready to like take on that many stepchildren. We are homesteading pretty successfully.
That's true. I feel like someone is gonna want to have to live with us if
Yes.
Don't live with Charlie if you can't handle the hurricane.
I don't know. Like, I feel like Sarah doesn't hate us as much as she used to, so we might be able to make something work.
Oh, the bartender lady.
Yes. You're going to ignore this particular problem until it swims up and bites you in the ass. This is from Jaws. I remember hearing about that like ship that sank, and then all of the people there were attacked by sharks for days, and it's like referenced in Jaws. Um, so
And
that's
then they were like, I know, we can get out in this submersible that isn't built up to any kind of code. We'll go and visit the Titanic.
oh no, oh no, with a Logitech controller, and we get bolted
Logitech.
into the thing.
Safety is waste.
Oh my god. It's just
Like-
hubris, just unbridled hubris.
It really is. Learning about when that happened, one of the big things I learned is how much the content creation sphere is full of just absolute gutless centrists.
People being like, it's sad.
Like, you shouldn't be celebrating the deaths of people no matter what their bank balance is. And I'm like, Speaking of people who have to have reductive opinions in order to sound legitimate.
Oh, you're talking about like how people will just say like, no matter who they are, you should be like, you can't joke
Right.
about this, or you can't like critique their actions because they died, and it's like,
Right.
no, but
Like,
like this was
you're-
like totally preventable on multiple fronts, and like also it's disrespectful to a gravesite, and it's not furthering the science and culture of the Titanic. Like, it was just a vanity tour and a waste of resources. If we're thinking about environmental impact and like the selfishness of billionaires.
Exactly. But the people who tell you not to say anything about it are they have to frame it in terms of just because they had a big bank balance, and I'm like, it's so much more than that. Sure,
Yeah, it's not about the
becoming a
balance.
billionaire more or less makes you unethical because you had to do unethical shit to get there. But also that they were repeatedly told
We're trolling.
these
No, we're not. I thought she was going to be trolling the
these-
forums.
these safety measures are they repeatedly said the safety measures are a waste.
Yes.
They were told if you take this outdated carbon fiber down to that depth, it's not graded for that depth, and neither is the window. And their response was to say, "You're fired."
Right. And it was gonna get crushed like a tin can eventually, and they had all the resources. It was like ignorance despite all the resources they had.
Yeah, which you would think, considering how many resources they had, that they would have been able to avoid this.
And I feel bad for
And-
like the kid involved, in the sense that, I mean, he was like 19, and
Right.
probably had the resources, but also like how many of us felt brainwashed by our parents even up until that point? And yeah, deaths are a shame, but I also think it's worthwhile to explore if being worth that much money could possibly be ethical. And that's a good question. I think it's a worthwhile question.
It does things to your brain.
And I don't think that someone worth $1 billion plus ethically has existed.
I like to think that if I ever got that kind of money, that it would not change me. I would hope that that's the case.
That's
But-
fuck you money. That's super fuck you money.
I would love to have the super fuck you money to say fuck you to capital.
Yes.
Just be like, hey, let's radically improve some people's lives. Oh.
Nugget is thinking of leaving soon due to inadequate care. Oh, they're hungry.
How can they think of leaving? They're a chicken.
Scatter feed. Action. Give treat. I don't think I have a friendly treat. Deaths are a shame, but I think it's worthwhile exploring the possibilities. Sigma Dwarf Fortress player mindset. Oh my god. It's the vibe.
The one like consolation that can be given for anybody reading the story is that regardless of whether or not you see their deaths as like worthwhile or not, at least it's more likely than not that they did not suffer in the slightest.
Yeah, that it would have been super fast.
Yeah, basically faster than the human brain could have experienced.
Chicken run. How you doing, Ivory Toria? It's good to see you. I was just talking.
There was like a quote basically saying that at that point you stop being biology and you start being physics.
Oh my god. Jesus
With
fuck.
the sheer level of just force that's perpetuated on you in that instant.
Yeah, no, the refugee story is wild, but also, like, it's fair why it didn't get picked up. Like, not fair, like, as in, it's a good thing it didn't get picked up, but, like, it makes sense and horrifies me why it didn't get picked up. If that makes sense.
Right, yep, because, you know, economically disadvantaged brown people don't make the news the same way billionaires do.
And it was... It doesn't like that I checked in on its day. Chicken.
You're putting too much pressure on me.
Don't tell me to have a good day. Don't tell me what to do. I wonder, we should make lobster thermidor because that's luxurious. Cook a gourmet meal.
Well, it's luxurious now. Speaking of poor people.
Yeah.
Used to be known as the poor man's protein until
lobster. It's the sea cockroach.
Hmm?
Have you ever been around chickens? They run everywhere all the time, all at once.
I used to own several chickens.
Oh wait.
But my family used to own several chickens.
Yes. They have no I mean, in general, they have no compassion for the disadvantaged. This is true. And it's just like, well, it's their own fault. Okay, that they were born into a terrible situation. Okay.
Yep, and when you look at when you look at billionaires, like they would do the same thing to us in a heartbeat. Like there is no world in which a billionaire
just abandon the pancake.
That a billionaire doesn't like take a look at your life and would like estimate what it would take to earn more money out of your death. It's just like, can I make more money by just by like paying lawyers to defend your like wrongful death in court? Yes, then I will make this system negligent in a way that would kill you, and I won't care the slightest about it, says the billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Like they do this every day with the things that they design. The machines they create, systems that they regulate, they all just see ways that they can profit from your death, and they do it every day. So like it's not like it's even unjustifiable to take a little bit of Schadenfreude at
yes.
their fate.
If I had fuck you money tomorrow and I was a billionaire, if I woke up a billionaire tomorrow, I would spend money in stupid ways, but I would do it in such a way that it would benefit the disadvantaged. If it were me tomorrow and I had billions of dollars, which again, like, you put it into savings and it just generates income forever and ever. At that point, I would buy Nancy DeVos's yachts and then sell those yachts. And I would buy them just to sell them and then put the money into like federal education programs and an overhaul of it, which would probably end up with less money for federal educations, but I would also throw the difference in. I would just want her to know that the money spent selling her yachts would go into that. Just as big fuck you money. Hello, Captain Ragnasil. It's good to see you. Look at all those emotes.
Yeah.
Happy post-Pride. It's the Pride after party.
Yep. Yeah. I'm sorry if you woke up yet tomorrow. My God.
If I woke up.
Woke up. That's just we gotta bring woke into everything, don't we?
What else would I do tomorrow? I would buy Ron DeSantis's house and then sell Ron DeSantis's house again at a loss, and then throw again the money lost. But I would just LGBT
communal housing.
Or turn it into communal I would turn it into trans housing.
There we go. Specifically call it trans housing.
I would call it
like painted
fuck
trans
you, Ron
colors.
DeSantis house.
There we go.
Phew, good thing billionaires don't like thinking about poor people all too often. It would be disastrous if they did. It's like the Eye of Sauron. You want to avert its gaze away from you at all costs. Yeah, they'd pull some kind of like modest proposal, like, but if we eat the poor people, why don't we just eat the poor to get rid of the homelessness problem?
Then of course someone will someone in Congress will propose a "Don't Eat the Homeless" bill, and Republicans will vote against it. And then everyone on Twitter that with blue check marks will be like, "What else within the bill?" And you can tell them nothing. Go read the bill for yourself, and they will say, "No."
No, I don't know how to read. The Eye of
Because
Sauron.
the actual truth doesn't really matter to. Like there was this one like trans woman on Twitter who has been receiving a lot of.
A lot of what? You like cut out? Oh no, we lost Lola. Lola, how will we ever find out about the trans woman? No. I guess we'll never know about the trans woman on Twitter.
Hello?
Hello, we got you back.
Okay.
We'll never know. Okay, what?
So yeah, there was just trans woman on Twitter who like was able to induce like breastfeeding.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, humans can do that because we all have the right equipment if awoken properly with like the right treatment.
Can they, like, with estrogen, can like people assigned male at birth lactate? Really?
Yeah, and there's even been like occasions where like just like cis men have been able to do so, like under like
sympathy or
I guess like it's been documented. I would have to look into it more, but yeah, like trans women. Yeah, there's this trans woman who's been able to, and the weird people on Twitter have been like, "You prove to me that that's milk," and she's been like, "Would you like peer-reviewed journals?" And the response was just, "No,
it's not milk." What would Jordan PP or what would PP Jordan say? LOL sympathy. This is so sad. I'm making milk with my tits. And it's like sympathy pain when your partner's pregnant. Like, could you just like sympathy lactate? Like, oh no, my shirt.
Right? Like if the baby like cries hard enough, then you're just like, I know what you need. This is a job for lactation man.
I'm just curious about the nutrients of it all, like, and again, it just goes to show there's not that much difference.
There really isn't, and apparently the like nutritionally, it's not all that different.
And
But that
to that I say all nipples are female presenting nipples. Because
valid.
the nipples were there in order to if you're going to tell me that only women can breastfeed, right? Then the tools of breastfeeding must be feminine only. Therefore, all nipples are female presenting nipples. Science.
Science.
I'm sorry I'm right, everybody. It's the burden that I bear. Okay, we're gonna have a party. We're gonna invite Sarah.
That's just part of
We gotta have a better birthday
being
party.
who we are. Just being right all the time.
It's, again, burden I bear. My tits. That would be scary. Just like living your best life in like Trader Joe's or something, and then just like milk just shoots out of your nipples. Like, I was just minding my own business.
You hear a baby crying and then just
You just fall backwards because it just shoots out like a hose. Like, oh god. Like a sneeze. You sneeze too hard. Oh god.
just fires directly through the fabric.
Whew. Ah. Jesus. I mean,
Jesus ain't got nothing to do with
Jesus is not here. I don't.
Please leave a message after the beep.
Okay. I've been trying to pay my bills.
Got bills to pay. And we got mouths to feed.
Ain't nothing in this world for free. Okay. So we're gonna sit on ground. We're gonna throw a party. We're gonna throw a party.
Hell yeah.
Social. Actually, do I want to throw a party or can I ask Sarah on a date? Damn it. I can only ask Bella Goth on a date. Fuck.
Why can we not ask Sarah on a date?
Because I think she's still mad at us.
I guess that means we gotta go bug her at work.
That's the way to do it. So cursed. A very cursed thought. Tell us what the cursed thought was. You have to tell us now. It's the law.
It's true. And because it's Ash, it will be a very cursed thought.
This is what I love Ash for this. Oh no, we're doing fingies. I love Ash's Tumblr.
No thoughts, only thoughts.
Thoughts only. THOTS. I see you. No thoughts, only thoughts.
I cannot look at Tumblr. It just, I don't know where to begin.
It's so unhinged and I love it. Why are you so mad at us? Have a Henford heart to heart. Can we have a Henford heart to heart? We're having a pleasant conversation. Can you hate me less?
We can change for you.
I've gotten better, dude.
I've
I've worked things out. Spider-Man, but firing webs from his tits. Oh my god.
I don't even randomly break up with people anymore.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
You can get a chick bathed in flames of terror.
What?
Oh my god. Apparently you get like an evil incarnate chicken if you get an obsidian egg. Don't know what it is.
That.
I mean, I don't need to know. What is that? There's a gossip out there, and I don't know what it is. There's gossip out there. We need gossip. What's the scuttlebutt?
Isn't that just life, though? Like, you don't know what it is, but you want it all the same.
Oh, yes.
Ask for small loan. Discuss fears. That's normal.
I fear that you're never gonna get back with me.
We're
Despite how
inspired.
much have changed.
Oh, we're gonna talk about Audrey Moo a little bit. I killed a plant. Fucking smash his face first into the Empire State Building. Oh my god. Sometimes you just gotta shoot webs from your titties. My ears are burning. Most of the locals know my face, but perhaps they won't see you coming. Listen to any gossipers who spot and clue me in on what's being said.
I remember somebody like hypothesized that you could do that with goats. Like if you like genetically modified like a goat with like spider DNA, so like instead of like milk it, like you just like pull on them titties and it makes like silk. I know.
Have you seen The Brothers Grimm?
I have not.
So it's an older movie based on the Grimm's fairy tales with Matt Damon and Heath Ledger. What are you doing on my computer? And it's got a horse that is also part spider. It is a whole ass mood. My cover is like slow descent from mildly normal to absolutely bad shit. I love that that's the same one that you've had since you were younger. Heartfelt compliment. Oh, we're looking flirty. We're looking. Oh no, what are you doing on your computer?
I have to check how many likes I've got.
Let's see.
All about the engagement and the algorithm.
Very flirty. Very flirty. What are we doing? I need... But yeah, so that's... It's a terrifying movie. There's a really good scene with a gingerbread man, but it's not a gingerbread man. It's like a mud gingerbread man. It's scary. I'm trying to run for Senate and everyone starts digging at my unhinged teenage Tumblr post, but not gonna lie, most of them unhinged shit I said still stands. You're like, I stand by it.
Like, furries are better than people.
I agree. Is she into it? She kind of into it.
I like how the computer is kind of like a combination of an old school typewriter and like a tablet.
It is.
It's delightfully like anachronistic.
I like it a lot. I would have it. If I could. I should really get going now. Thanks for hanging out with me. Well, that went better than I thought it would.
It's a start.
It is a start.
Gotta make our way back in slowly. Gotta make sure that she realizes that we can also be friends.
Ma'am, didn't you say you would, quote, love to fuck David Tennant consensually? Yes, and? Honestly?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Love to see it. I stand by it. Meat pie. There's some meat pie in here.
But what kind of meat?
Oh god, Mrs. Love, it's meat pies.
Yep. These are probably the worst pies in London.
The worst pies in London. Charlie's really abusing coffee lately. Jamie, love to watch you do it. Oh my god. I thought you said meat pie, and I was like, oh, that's a cute name. M-E-E. Meat pie. Pie is a good, good chicken name. I'm doing my best over here. This is not hatchable. This is hatchable. Okay. Incubate, please. Oh my god, I would love to watch, Ash fuck David Tennant. I would cheer you on. If you're a queen above 18.
Exactly.
For queens above 18, I support you. And David Tennant. Fucking consensually.
We stand consenting adults.
Unlike Colleen Ballinger. The toxic gossip train.
Something.
What was it like, the something down the tracks of misinformation? If you agree to be over 18, I sure fucking hope I am, because my driver's license is 1996. Oh my god. The fact that, like, you can tell someone's over 21 now by looking and seeing the first 2 digits
Oof.
of your driver's license. I'm just baffled by how she thought that'd be a good idea for a response. I agree. Toxic gossip train.
It boggles my mind that there are adults out there right now, but legally adult people that are younger than the war on terror.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are people out there who are like old enough to be like voting, consenting, like join the military adults that were not born when the World Trade Center incident happened.
I got a fossilized egg and I put it there. I put it right next to my desk just for you.
I like that.
I thought it was important. We got a Trevor Verily.
Inside, it contains DNA of the dinosaurs.
Oh my
Jurassic chicken.
Jurassic chicken. Where did my shelf of dudes go? Where did my guys go? Because I had my shelf of statues, and they are not here. Maybe they're in here. They are. GIF of the guy going, I won Master Chef! So he zooms into the Chop logo or whatever. I won Master Chef! Oh my god, what a vibe. The chef. Is anybody watching The Bear right now?
The what?
The Bear.
I don't know what that is.
It's a show about chefs. That's all I know about it. And everybody's horny about chefs now. Sims through the game update. Yes. I sure hope they're all gay chefs if it's cut. Apparently not, but Jamie Lee Curtis is in it.
Okay, so it's at least a little gay.
Yeah, that's gay culture.
Speaking of gay culture, do you know that Jamie Lee Curtis's daughter is a VTuber?
I didn't know that she was a VTuber, but I knew that she had a trans daughter that dressed up as Toriel from Undertale for a costume Halloween party that Jamie Lee Curtis also went to with her.
Nice. Yeah, she is on Twitch under the moniker Charity Goblin Ruby. And,
oh my god,
yeah,
yes.
She streams like doing like she raises money for like trans charities and shit.
That's delightful.
It is delightful. And I say more power to her.
Bella Goth is just getting lit in my house right now.
I guess we just know how to have a good time even when it's only us.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Look at this. Oh, we hip bumped. That's erotic.
I have been told that is the case.
Oh, that hip bumping is erotic. I mean, that's what, like, lesbian sex is just like romantic hip bumping, right? Look how muscular she is. Like, look at that.
Oh yeah, there's definition
Damn.
there.
Damn,
Wamp
girl.
wamp. Benu siblerf. Koba. Ganu exaflan. Sabe.
I love like hearing this like discourse about how liking muscular women is gay somehow. If you're a dude,
Oh my god. I don't know, man. I mean,
like how like
How
insecure and
insecure.
weak do you have to be?
I don't know,
That's your takeaway from that.
muscular women are like chef's kiss. But also I'm half gay, so like I'm biased.
True. I hear
Uh,
half gay and I think of like D&D.
like a
Say,
half
what are the stats?
halfling.
What are the stat bonuses on a half gay?
I like that. Half gay. I saw in
I'm
your
half-
Discord
I'm
that you were
half gay on
playing
my father's side.
your oh my god. I saw on your Discord, your game Discord, tabletop Discord. So how's your game going?
Oh yeah, it's
You got Darkness the
It's-
Descent going, right?
Demon Descent.
A Demon the Descent, yes.
That ended a while ago.
Okay, so what are you playing now?
We are currently playing Only War, which is a Warhammer 40,000 RPG that's based on you play as like a squad of like guardsmen, it's like the regular soldiers who like doing their best in a galaxy full of like absolute terrors, nightmares, and all the other shit.
Uh-huh.
Which honestly I feel is I feel like that's a lot of fun as well. Like figuring out how to beat things that are like way above you in terms of power level.
Mm-hmm. That's neat.
Yeah.
I like
Plus
that
there's-
you're all
there's
like
the-
got similar characters as guardsmen, right? Like if everybody's playing the same role, it makes sense why you're together and you have similar goals, which can be like
Yeah.
a difficulty in D&D to figure out like, hey, why is it that we're all together?
Right, because you've all basically been assigned there. And like there's still some room for like diversity of abilities and such, because like you'll have like the squad sergeant, and then you'll have like weapon specialists, people who can drive the vehicles better, or like you can have like a priest to boost morale, or someone who is like better at sharpshooting, or if you really want to include them, you've got like different types of mutants in there, like ratlings, who are like basically space halflings, or ogrins, which are big old like 2 meter tall ogres in space. And yeah, there's just room for all sorts of different types of regiments, because you need like different types of troops to go do different things. So you'll have like, you can decide among your group, like, do you want to play a regiment of like stealthy guerrilla fighters, or do you all want to like operate do you all want to like operate tanks together, or
Mm-hmm.
you want to be like the 101st Airborne or something.
Oh. Ooh, Ash has an idea. Colonel, I'm trying to apologize, but I'm dummy, terminally stuck in the early 2000s, and the sound of my cringe apology keeps alerting the internet.
Jesus Christ.
The brackets just makes me think you're trying to do like the social game in Oblivion.
My God. Hey Jamie.
Laugh. Joke.
Ha. That's funny.
They go, you're really funny.
Boast.
Boast.
I wish
threaten.
I could say that.
Threaten.
I don't remember what the response is for threaten.
I like that. Just play the ukulele to get advantage of the apology. All aboard! Fuck me right. Well, oh my god, what else? She does the like, what was it, like, instead of getting canceled for a fart joke or something. And it was not a fart joke. It was like spreading a girl's leg on stage while making fart sounds, but like she was wearing a very short skirt. Like, ma'am. And like she did this thing on stage as like Miranda sings where she got children to like get cheese balls out of her pants.
Oh no.
Did you not hear about this?
No.
No, like,
Because
yeah.
I did mention that like I don't know a whole lot about it, and all the more reason for me to have like not said a whole lot.
Oh god, we stayed awake for 24 straight sim hours. Oh no.
Oh jeez.
Sleep
So thanks
is for
for
the
the
weak.
coffee.
Sleep is for the weak. The
Yeah,
toxic
like it.
gossip train.
Yeah.
But remember, she's all about the facts. She was just a loser and not a groomer, right?
Exactly.
Even though she was asking children to put their hands in her pants on stage in front of God and everyone. I'm trying to be an internet celebrity, but I'm dummy weird, and the screams of the crowd realizing I'm a little fucked up keep getting me canceled. Oh god, we're still hyped up, so that's fine.
Colonel, I'm trying to get off of the toxic gossip train.
What is that meme from?
It's
It's
from
I'm trying to.
it's from like the Metal Gear Solid series.
Oh, Snake.
And because like David Hayter does like a really like gravelly type voice.
I
Bit.
like that. Have you heard of
So-
the toxic gossip train?
A weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Toxic gossip train.
Oh god. We need to start going into like Skyrim and shit and just getting really OP weapons and calling them the toxic gossip train. One of my friends has the same model of controller that's used on the submarine, the billionaires fucking died. Oh my god. They had the Logitech controller.
I imagine that controller saw like a real spike in sales after that. I don't know how true it is because like I feel like it must have been Photoshop, but someone like showed a picture of like the controller at the bottom of the ocean being like the controller survived.
I was just imagining someone taking the picture of the submarine, like as they got onto the sub, to go look at the Titanic. All aboard! The toxic gossip. No.
Billionaires facing disintegration.
The toxic gossip train. Oh man, ukulele sales have to be up so people could do parodies of that shit though.
Oh yeah. Meanwhile, Rebecca Sugar is like looking at Steven Universe, being like, "Oh no, I don't know if we could use fucking ukulele anymore."
People have been mentioning Rebecca Sugar every time ukulele comes up now.
Yeah, I mean,
which I love.
she did like Steven Universe, so like he uses a ukulele a whole bunch.
Ash, thank
So-
you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Tibbs. Literally everything on the sub would be obliterated. Rebecca Sugar out here like, oops. Rebecca Sugar out here like, don't use my instrument. Pleb.
Right? This bitch does not speak for the ukulele community.
The part that I hate about it is that the singing's actually pretty good.
Right?
Like, I find that pretty rude. But like, there's just so many things that this person has been terrible about. It's like when the Shane Dawson stuff came out. It's just like, wow, things just keep stacking. It's like, how did we not see how yikes this person was?
Right? Again, there's a lot of people like that just all over, especially in the in like the gaming community, like the Super Smash Brothers community, because that's a community that has a lot of kids in, and so when they see someone who is like an adult but like not that much older than them, they're like, oh hey, adults can be cool too. And so when they get invited back to like private events to like spend time with them, like it's like, oh hey, the adult wants to spend time with me, and then it's just like it's an unfortunate avenue that is open to exploitation.
Yes. There is Logan Paul. As long as there is Logan Paul, you know something somewhere is extremely wrong. You know, it's interesting. Because, like, yeah, he's deeply fucked up. But, like, at least he wasn't being, like, a predator. Like, he was being disrespectful and, like, flailed and stuff. But, like, Jake Paul's the one who's, like, engaged in, like, domestic violence actions. Like,
it's weird that that's the benchmark that we're at.
Yeah, he was videoing dead people, and it's like, that is really, really fucked. And like, he exploits his audience and stuff in that his audience is children, and like, that's a big yikes. But like, nothing's come out about like him talking to his audience like in group chats and being gross. But like, at the same time, people who have two first names tend to be fucked up. Don't have two first names, Lola.
And that
Logan Paul, Jake Paul.
Okay, that's fair.
That's the two first names.
Okay, I was gonna say, because like I was gonna go with like Isabella for a middle name, but as long as it's just like the last name cannot also be the first, like a first.
If the last name is, yeah. But there's plenty of people who are the exception, right?
Right. Like look at Mario and Luigi Mario.
Oh my god, because they're the Mario Bros.
Hmm? It's canon that their first and last name is
Mario, and Luigi Mario.
Exactly.
Did you see the Mario movie?
I have. It was it was much better than I expected it to be. I expected it to be just like a shameless cash grab,
yes.
And it was, but also
it was like a love letter to the series in a lot of ways. And
right.
like,
like
Incel Bowser was fucking hilarious, like, I have to say, like, and the fact that like Peach gets to be a badass, like, in not a I mean, it is weird that like the Toad Kingdom is like worshiping her rather than one of their own. Like, that's a little weird. But there's layers. Honestly, if I had a community that had a lot of kids and a pedo was caught trying to exploit the community for their own pleasure, I'd personally show up to their house for a little talk. Yes. In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Yes.
Honestly, I feel like Incel Bowser would not have worked as well as it did if it had been anyone other than Jack Black.
You think? God, Jack Black was so good.
I feel like he puts just like an excellent spin on it.
Peach, you're so cool. With my star, we're gonna rule. Getting a new job. Try a new career. Friendly conversation. Jack Black can make anything great. So we're trying to get a group together for Dragon Con to be different Jack Blacks. And I'm gonna be the Peaches music video Jack Black. Hopefully. I just want a really shiny sequiny suit. So somehow I have to make that. Who's the furry? One of my friends wants to be Kung Fu Panda. We also talked about someone being the Pick of Destiny version that just has like the pick on the necklace, and they have guy liner and they make people's head explode. So that's cool. Beachwear Jack Black. Beachwear Jack Black. I want like Nacho Libre Jack Black. Jack Black is always like ready to be naked though. Someone talked about being a School of Rock Jack Black. Polly's gonna be the Jack Black from the Tacky music video by Weird Al Yankovic, because of course Polly's obsessed with Weird Al, if you don't know.
Oh, speaking of, like, have you seen the Weird Al movie?
No, but I really need to. With Daniel Radcliffe, it looks great.
Yeah, like it is honestly fantastic, and um, Jack Black has given full permission for people to pirate his movie if you're not able to get it on like
Jack Black
Roku.
or Weird Al?
Weird Al.
Oh, okay, I was like,
Right.
Jack Black.
So I don't know why I said it, but yeah, Weird Al has like said basically like so someone asked like, hey, is there going to be like, I know it's on Roku in America, but is there anywhere we can get it in Australia?
Mm-hmm.
And his response was like, at the moment, very probably not VPN. So if you're looking for somewhere, so you might have to like find somewhere else to get it. I'm sure I could suggest a torrent of different methods, but I'm running out of characters.
I also think that he probably couldn't do that based on his like contract or whatever with whatever producer or whatever. But at the same time, like that's delightful.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. He like dressed it up in like plausibly deniable language, but like I love that for him.
I love him. Weird Al's a gift. I also love Daniel Radcliffe. For him not giving a single fuck and just doing the project that he wants to do because he also has fuck you money. From what I understand. Not fuck you money. I don't know how much he actually gets in royalties for Harry Potter, all things considered. But like he's like living his best dad life now, from what I understand. Like his girlfriend just had a baby. He and his girlfriend just had a baby.
Yeah, I think
Love
so.
to see it.
He has basically like transcended the Harry Potter role and has become his own dude, his own.
If I go to Harry Potter World, but I go to spread the trans agenda, is that acceptable?
Excuse me. I feel like
it is now your responsibility to speak on the entire trans community. I know that you speak for all the trans people because trans people all believe the same things and think the same things. So everybody agrees.
That's true, yeah.
In the trans community, obviously.
Absolutely. There is
no difference at all.
No difference. Just like all leftists have exactly the same opinion, and there aren't memes about leftist infighting at all.
Oh my god, don't it tasted like Ghibli food looks. Oh. So I've never been able to go to Harry Potter World. And I always wanted to go, and then, you know, I still haven't been able to go to Disney or anything like that. And I've never been to Universal. And I do want to go. But the plan is to get a group together in 2025 for when the Tron ride opens. And Mario World. Oh my god, Charlie. What up? Do the damn thing.
She got the move.
Oh, now she's getting down. Disney is something. But I've heard really good things about Harry Potter World. But I also don't want, like, I would love it if she just coincidentally died. So she couldn't get any money from me being there. You know what I'm saying? But like at the same time, I still want to be able to go.
Right. It's really, I guess that's a decision that you have to make for yourself.
This is true.
And as long as you're someone who through your other actions on like supporting the trans community, I feel like it's fine to enjoy the Harry Potter type things.
I feel that. What house? Do you know what Harry Potter house you were in, Lola?
I did a survey like ages ago, and it came up as like Gryffindor.
Interesting. Okay. I was very dedicated to Hufflepuff, and always got Hufflepuff on my Pottermore survey. So,
that tracks.
But I love Hufflepuff. But no, I would love to go. It would be a fun time. And like Harry Potter was really important to my childhood, and it's like part of me is like I love my inner child more than I hate J.K. Rowling. You know what I'm saying?
I can understand that because like there's a lot of good messages that can be taken away from the books as we interpreted them before turf of the author.
And I love the fandom. and what the fandom has done with the series. And I did not play Hogwarts Legacy, but I did hear through a friend who was playing through it that there were like clear efforts to expand diversity and to critique the sort of like ways that there were gaps in diversity in the series prior, and that there were like stark critiques even in dialogue of characters in terms of different prejudices and stuff. But the game was very... Was the game anti-Semitic, or did it have that the two devs that were anti-Semitic? The goblins were stock Jewish enemies. They were in the original series, yeah.
I have also heard things about Hogwarts Legacy that those devs have like put in there, that there's a specific like horn that the like some like rebel goblins use that is like, it's like based off of a Jewish shofar. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but the basically the rebellion was thwarted by stuffing the horn with, I think it's gorgonzola. Whichever, it was specifically a type of cheese that is non-kosher.
Oh yikes! Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so they went out of their way to be as anti-Semitic as possible.
Okay, I take what I said back. Apparently I just completely missed that messaging. But
and that's okay. I feel like under the circumstances you would have to do some
and I didn't
digging
play the game.
Fair enough.
But yes, I didn't play the game, didn't buy the game. And a friend was playing it, and he had just started playing it and was like observing. So maybe like, let's say that there were efforts from some folks on the team, apparently in dialogue and on the surface, but much like there was the trans woman character that also had like a real like anti-trans name weirdness to it.
Yeah. Apparently her hidden like her hidden file name, like the game devs the file name that the devs use to refer to them is literally like Mr. Girl or something.
But also the name was intimating that they were a man. And I mean that in a they were being anti-trans kind of way. And then there's me, who thinks she's a normal dude that I would find... She is just a normal dude that I would find on the street. There is such strong opinions about her. Meanwhile, that is like every third person on the street as well. It's just too much effort for me to hate her, since Twitter comments are so gentle to me as someone who's never had a Twitter. I feel that, Toria, in the sense that like a lot of her beliefs are shared by run-of-the-mill folks, but the thing that gets me about her is that she has the money to be nefarious.
Right.
And has done so. And that's what I dislike about her the most, is that like she has bolstered anti-trans movements with her money, and like has boasted about doing so, and basically has said like, okay, like protest me all you want, but like I'm gonna use my money in a way to like fight the trans agenda and shit. So like I'm gonna use my money for evil.
Right. It's not the same as like Jeff down the pub, who maybe like says like, you know, all these genders and whatever,
and is afraid of a trans person using the same bathroom as them. They just don't have like the money and wherewithal to like do something drastic, whereas like J.K. Rowling super does, and like is putting out books that are just like propaganda in gross ways, like Orson Scott Card just being a shithead, and having a voice. It's like having a voice about it. Did you see the right-wing grifter that came out as being a right-wing grifter and backpedaled and apologized? Have you seen this, Lola? Ooh, we got so many achievements. Holy shit. Wow. Did we lose Lola? Charlie will live longer. Wow. Select new aspiration. Lola's gone.
Okay, that was so weird because like the light was turning on like green and everything.
Weird. Okay. So what's neat about these aspirations is that like you can uh pick different things and then you can get like different rewards. Fresh chefs always make the highest quality food and never spoils. Let's do that one next, because these are like skills that are, I think, easily achieved because we have cooking skills already. Um, Completely unrelated to this, actually deep combo, but Home Assistant has been updated on the new system with 0 downtime. I'm big hype now. Yay! Um, okay, so we were talking about J.K. Rowling. What else were we talking about? Orson Scott Card. We're talking
You
about.
said
Oh
something about
yeah,
a right-wing grifter.
yeah. Did you hear about the right wing grifter that basically was just like, I was a right wing grifter and I wanted people to like me, and they were a trans person, like a trans woman who
Oh,
who
yes.
like basically like tried to pull a Blair White.
Kelly Cadigan,
Yes.
who I referred to on Twitter as Kelly Quisling.
Yes.
For those who don't know, a Quisling is somebody who sides with an occupying enemy that is like taken over their country.
And I appreciate that they have come forward and like turned a light towards the fact that they were grifting.
Mm-hmm.
And basically like talked about how their mental health issues led them to act in such a way, and like created a really healthy example for people to understand how internet celebrity can be manipulated by just spouting things you don't believe, i.e. like Ben Shapiro.
As much as
I don't know
as
what the
much as
fuck he believes.
I like that Kelly has had the courage to like come forward and say, "Nah, it was all bullshit." But at the same time, she's kind of become addicted to saying controversial things. She has gone out of her way to be like at first she was like I don't, non-binary people offend me, and I responded good. But now she's just like gone the other way and is just like saying stuff like, we need a space away from turfs because, they frighten me in the bathroom and all this. And I'm like, I see what you're doing. I get it, but maybe you just need to touch grass. Like maybe you just need to put the phone down and like get away from Twitter for a bit because it's clearly
Yes.
not healthy for you at this point.
It says named after the leader of the Nazi puppet or party, but both seem appropriate. Vidkun Quisling, after the war, Norway brought back the death penalty just for. Oh my god, could you imagine a country is just like, death penalty has to come back just because we fucking hate this guy?
Right? How badly have you fucked up that it's like, okay, no death penalty for anyone but you in particular.
And then we'll undo it just as soon as let's get leftovers. Wow. Could you imagine? Yeah. I thought it was interesting though that they said like, yeah, non-binary people, I still don't understand like folks who identify as non-binary, but like the way to understand is to actually talk to non-binary people, and I need to do that.
Right? I'm glad that she basically said like, I thought I was gonna be the next Blair White, but then she
and people who hate trans people like me, but they still hate me. Like,
right, just like she fully realizes that the leopards eating people's faces meme is actually true, because no matter how much I try to explain my nature to people, they still call me a man and a pedophile and all this, and I'm like, it's almost as if the thing that all the lefties on your Twitter were saying was actually true.
Right. That they hate you and you're trying to win them over. But like I liked
it's
that
like,
self-reflection of like there's something in me that just wants to win people over who hate me.
yeah, like, and congrats on her for like seeing that. I would love to see her like take the next step and go to therapy and see and like develop coping mechanisms on like how to deal with that that pathological need to please people who hate you.
Yes.
Because
Go to
like
therapy.
I like that she's acknowledged it, but like, what is the next step for you? I don't even care if she like continues to like be a
Okay.
advocate or not, or if she like fucks off.
I just need you to
Oh,
okay. What?
loading screen tip for the day.
Okay. Oh look, it's our dwarves.
Oh hey. Oh, you went with my idea of just like they wear the bath towel for like all
I
occasions.
just have this one does.
I love that.
Yourist. It's yourist. We gotta
Love yours.
eavesdrop on the gossip. We gotta get the hot goss. Oh, it's Sarah. Oh god, we're stomping. We're stomping.
The hot gossip on giant cave toads.
Enchanting introduction. I love when people don't understand me. With Eurus on his guard, Charlie wasn't able to overhear any secrets. Maybe he'd share if we got to know each other better, or perhaps buying Eurus a drink would break the ice. Oh my god.
I think that's being a little bit prejudiced against dwarves. We don't
I
all
agree.
drink. Actually, no, we do all drink. Well, in Dwarf Fortress, yes, they do all need alcohol to get through the working day.
Order
Like
drink.
they literally have a tag that says that they're dependent on alcohol.
Ooh, how is your Fallout going? Are you doing the Sierra Madre? I think I saw that you were doing
Yes.
Sierra Madre.
Yeah. Yesterday we let go of poverty.
Good. Did you get
Yeah,
so
'cause
much money?
We got so much money.
Because you got all the gold
39
bars.
All 39 gold bars. It's so good. Like everyone was saying, like just no clip through the wall using the console commands, and I'm like, no, that's cheating. It's not cheating if we exploit a mechanic of the game that is hard to pull off, but also is technically not intended.
Amazing.
I don't ask me how that makes sense. It just works.
It just
Like,
works.
ontologically speaking.
So.
Dag dag.
Dag dag.
But yeah, like the first time I tried to pull it off, but basically what you have to do is make sure that like when you kill Father Elijah that his corpse is basically propped up against the wall, so that you can like partly reach in and through the wall and grab the stuff that you've put on his corpse. So that way you're not over encumbered while running to the exit until like the last bit before your collar explodes.
Yeah, I remember you helping me get that. I just don't remember how exactly I did it. Did you get Charlie a partner yet? No. Unfortunately.
It's like,
I'm still trying to make it work.
If you're lucky enough at that point to have found a dose of turbo, you can just take a dose of turbo and then like bullet time your way to the exit and like have a lot of time left over to just completely dunk on the the timer.
He's just running.
Legend has it he's still running to this day. And we saved Christine, who is the best girl.
Christine.
And we saved Dog by merging Dog with God.
Yes.
But unfortunately, Dean Domino suddenly but inevitably betrayed me.
I love Dean Domino. I can't turn down a good ghoul boy. How dare.
He is a fascinating character, just like how absolutely twisted with hatred that he is about the long dead owner of this casino, all because he felt like the dude looked down on him. Didn't even have actual proof that that was the case. He just felt it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just like, okay, I guess. Like, so, but yeah, I was disappointed that I couldn't save him.
Is there any way to win him over?
There's some dialogue that you can use to basically show that you can be trustworthy.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you do save like all three of them, then you get all of them like chipping in with the end of campaign dialogue, and that's nice. But at the same time, I don't feel bad about Dean like betraying me and like having to kill him, because I feel like I was pretty reasonable in sticking my neck out for it.
I agree. I want to get the hot goss. Damn.
What is the word on the street?
Yeah, I'm thinking if you're down, we could do Valhalla next week.
I would be into that.
And start Valhalla, because then we could share voice lines and stuff as well.
That is always a good time, especially with visual novels of that variety.
I've like wanted to play that for a long time.
Yeah, it was so good that I streamed it through twice. Once as like a just first impressions kind of thing, and once as a we're gonna use a walkthrough to 100% this kind of thing.
Oh wow. Was it worth it to 100%?
I think it was, because getting the wholesome gay ending is always worth it.
Awesome. Oh man.
I really, really hope that Nirvana is not that far away. Nirvana is the sequel. Yeah. And it's been in development for forever at this point. Like many other games of that time, it got fucked over by COVID. And then they were basically like, we want to redesign the entire thing from the ground up.
I love that.
And that ended up basically making it that we now just don't know where the release is gonna be.
Well, at least they're like doing the work to like make it be as good as it can be. Let's get a llama. What kind of llama do you want? Do you want a beige llama?
I feel like let's go with a beige one.
Yeah.
No white llamas.
Longer than Duke Nukem? Oh my goodness. I love it.
Like that's a fucking
Complain about alpacas being too cute. Name llama. What are we gonna name our llama? Duke Nukem?
Yeah, so let's name it Duke Nukem. But Duke Nukem Forever is like one of those fucking games that, in my opinion, I feel like maybe it should never have been released.
Look, it like does like a track, like it tracks where it walks. Sheer Duke Nukem's go. Goddamn alpacas for being too cute.
He's got wool of steel.
Oh wait, I got pee.
I feel like it shouldn't have been released, not because it wasn't bad, but because it could never have lived up to the hype. Like, sure, it was like mediocre kind of, but it could have been like the greatest contribution to human culture ever, and have like cured at least one type of cancer.
I agree.
And people would have just shit on it anyway.
Yes.
It still wasn't good. It was it was, I wanted to like it, just wasn't great at all.
I want to play Doom Eternal. I never got into Duke Nukem. Maybe I would. Maybe I would enjoy it. Oh my god, I can dress him up.
Yeah. Doom Eternal is really good. Wait, we can Can we
Can
put a
get
hat on it?
clothing, probably. Llamas with hats on. Coral, that
Yes.
kills people.
Yes, I'm glad that we're on the same page there. I just recently
Coral.
rewatched that because apparently their YouTube channel got like got a strike against it for being like not child friendly.
What? Did
Yeah.
did they think it was child friendly?
I don't know, and yet they're like, well, you know, we can't have the algorithm displeased, so I'm gonna re-upload this, made good for like advertisers.
Amazing. So is
Like,
there a child friendly
what did
version?
you do? Yeah, like he like specifically like remade a short compilation of like advertiser friendly llamas with hats.
Oh my god.
Like, what did you do, Carl? I fed him bottled water. Carl, that's refreshing.
I love that. That's
Right?
pretty great.
It just like it was great.
Sarah's calling. I think Robbie. No. The sound of forgiveness, screaming, and silence. Yes. Screaming and then silence. It's the sound of forgiveness, Coral. I feel like Duke Nukem was always meant. It was just a different time. That stands to reason. Look at our llama. Just vibing.
Yeah, I don't know if you could really like make Duke Nukem now. He just he just not he was just created at a different time where his particular brand of misogyny was not challenged.
Oh my god, I got a junior solar system trophy. I was promoted to champion bodybuilder. We're gonna share the coat.
Can't
Hi!
can't have any partners here at my Fortress of Swolitude. Oh my god! Wow!
Amazing.
that was fantastic. Like no sharing.
No. Undrama with llama. We undramaed.
Yeah, like I actually did play through Duke Nukem Forever, and it has like severe tonal whiplash. Like there are like definite moments of like the stupid levels of like uber machismo, as Angel puts it.
And I wonder about that. In terms of like it's one thing to like joke about misogyny, but there's also a level of there's always going to be someone in the background going, oh my god, he's totally right, and like agreeing with it, and then you further misogyny. And part of me is like, do you really take the time to think about the person who's going to read the room incorrectly? But also the consequences of furthering that machismo and that misogyny is vast.
Right. The tonal whiplash goes like even further than that, because there's a point where like several of Duke Nukem's babes get like kidnapped by tentacle aliens.
Oh no.
And yeah. And they get basically like content warning here for like sexual assault for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they get like implanted into like the alien mothership, and they are basically trapped there. There is no way to free them, and Duke Nukem's only comment about it is like, looks like you're fucked. And it's like, ow, what? And like the girls are just like, we'll get the weight off, Duke, we swear. Because they're being like made to like reproduce with the aliens. And your end goal is at that point is to you basically put them out of their misery. And he's just like, she wasn't human anymore. But then the very next level is like you wake up back in the strip club, and there's like a girl there who's like, yeah, just acting like nothing happened. and just
Wow.
like like I said, tonal whiplash. The game does not know what it wants to be, and it tries to be all of these different things, and it's just kind of gross and weird at like so many different points. And I'm like, who was this for? Like,
Wow.
and just like asking who it's for is like also a valid question, because you can basically look at the game and it's like if you cut open a tree and you count the rings back to see like how old it is. You
Mhm.
can Duke Nukem Forever is like if you cut open the entire gaming industry and you take a look at all of the different like tropes from different games at the time.
Yeah.
Because there's like the first level is like very old school, like do more serious Sam, like where you blow up like a big alien with a bunch of like big guns. Um, there's a point where you like change size and you go around like stomping on like tiny aliens. There's and like one of the old like one of the last levels is you literally like on a helicopter like swinging into like a war zone, and it's like you're very like modern warfare style. And like there's no point at which the game develops a cohesive theme. It just it doesn't know what it wants to be, and it
Yeah.
suffers from not being all that good at any of it.
I see. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. So I would consider like checking it out on like a YouTube video if you want to just like take a look for yourself and see if
But
it's
it's
something
not.
that you'd be able to tolerate.
Yeah.
But
Not worth it.
otherwise, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't go into it.
Alpacas will come charging to the fence and try to intimidate you when you get to. Oh no.
I think like the only point of the game that I laughed was basically like um after the first level like drops you in very in media res, and then it turns out that that first level is Duke Nukem playing the game. And one of the girls is like, "So was the game any good, Duke?" And he's like, "Yeah, but after 13 fucking years, it should be."
Sorry.
Okay.
And like I will like that's like right near the beginning.
Yeah.
So I feel like they just kind of blew their payload on that one joke and just did not recover for the rest of the game.
That's fair. Me with
Oh,
Vampire
Ivory,
the Masquerade Bloodlines
don't
2.
bring up Bloodlines 2.
Oh god, did that even exist? Did that even happen?
So there was early pre like beta footage uh from like I think last year, and it looked like it was shaping up to be like a decent game. And they had devs from like the original Bloodlines in on it and everything.
And then they get rid of those people.
Then they got rid of those people just entirely. But who knows what creative reasons, but like probably corpo reasons. So then they were just like, we're gonna get back to it at some point, we promise. But you know, I guess that's not gonna happen right now.
Ugh. So like, what was the game like for the people that started it?
Like nobody actually got to like play a fully working version of it, but from what we could see like little bits of E3, it looked all right, looked pretty decent, potential. Just yeah, they then decided to fire all the original devs. So I don't know if I trust them to make a game that is worthy of the original if they're gonna do that.
Man, I love Bloodlines. Bloodlines is so good. I want to go
It
back
is.
and do the Malkavian playthrough. I was just talking about
Yeah,
that with some friends.
it has like big new game plus energy,
Yes.
because there's just like so many things that would completely spoil the game if you hadn't played it before, if you played as a Malkavian. Yeah, there's definitely some rough parts of it, and some uncomfortably racist parts.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I still like it a great deal.
They've been canceling people's pre-orders after like 2 years. Oh my god.
Oh,
Is it White Wolf
no,
that still has it?
I'm not sure. I know that there's like another
We got
studio that's
another.
taken over at one point.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh no, it's like a Paradox owns World of Darkness now. Is that part of the problem? To be fair, since I'm a bit deeper into that, they did have one dev that they hyped up to be one of the original writers, but back then he was a simple quest designer still. They pushed him to do marketing stunts for the game in front of crowds, and he always said he's a very introverted, shy person. Oh no.
oh.
That fucking
That's
sucks.
that's never a good idea. You don't push the introvert to go and do the press releases.
No. And he's a quest writer.
That's how
Not
you
what I
get the
signed up for.
that's how you get the Diablo fiasco.
Ooh, it seems that
Do you
Polly is
guys
playing
not have
Destiny.
phones?
Polly is playing Destiny too. I bought one of the Vampire the Masquerade rule books and learned the Paradox owns it now. Damn. What is White Wolf doing these days? I want to play a knockoff game called World of Darkness. Does it actually exist? Is it a real thing?
I don't know, but I do know that in game there is literally there's a development studio called Black Dog Studios that has a role playing game called Human the Protagonist.
Oh my god. That's good. I like that.
Oh yeah, it's created by yeah, like Black Dog is basically a subsidiary of what is it? Pentex.
Okay.
Pentex is a corporation in game who is literally trying to bring about the apocalypse,
Mm-hmm.
basically through a mixture of like over pollution and like putting like shitty ingredients in people's food and all that sort of thing. They're basically like Captain Planet villains.
Oh, I see. I like
Yeah.
that. Ooh. So Ivory Toria says you could literally see it falling apart from the human perspective before any gameplay was even shown, and that what I was shown looked honestly so janky and unsatisfying. Like I would have been asked by a White Wolf, like I've been asked by a White Wolf employee what I would wish for the second game, what I thought was an important thing to get right, and I gave him an answer and specifically stated the agents of the worm. Let's see what Toria stated. Yeah, darning. World of Darnness would just be about crocheting. I like that as a thing.
Yes.
Um, Also, it seems about that time, Lola.
I guess it does.
And I'm curious, while we're waiting for Victoria to share, why don't you tell us what you're up to this week so folks can come see you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You can find me at twitch.tv/Lolatovcocktail. You can find me there. Tomorrow I will be diving into a game called Empire of Sin.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mafia management game
Ooh.
with XCOM style combat.
We do
So,
love
like,
watching you play XCOM style combat.
yeah, I still remember fondly just doing that XCOM stream and like seeing how everyone got all invested in their characters. It's a good time.
Yes.
I have double checked and I can in fact name the various different like gangsters that I can recruit after chat, so
Oh,
that
hell
will
yeah.
be a good time. We also there's also going to be a point where we can help back the railway protests by giving guns to
Yes.
the workers.
Yes. I mean,
It is set in that like time period.
that's awesome. So you got that Wednesday,
Yep, and then Friday will be Dwarf Fortress as usual.
and are you taking over the Legacy Fortress, or are you doing your own fortress?
Jack has not gotten back to me, so it'll be back to the Fortress of Tomb Thief.
Okay.
I think we're getting up to a good point to like maybe try a different fortress at some point. want to go to like a tundra or a glacier or something at some point.
Nice. No, we love to see it. That sounds awesome.
Oh, and I don't know if I told you before, but like Dwarf Fortress is now experimenting with multi-threading. So like,
Yes.
yeah, so now like bigger fortresses are much easier to manage without slowing down the frame rate.
Oh, awesome. I saw where there was an update on adventure mode and that they were getting ever closer to adventure mode. I
Oh, I look
want
forward to
it.
that.
Also, Toria says, I don't care if the fights are going to be epic or anything. The first ones were jank too, and that didn't bother me. And then the gameplay teaser trailer dropped, and the fighting looks so horrendously bad. It's just like, yeah, it's like, just make it doable, like
Right?
functional. The first game was not great for fighting, but like in
But then fighting wasn't
2023.
like it wasn't even the central element of Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh, it's like it has to be more social. The game has to be social. If it's going to be like the actual game. So,
Right.
it is what it is. Guns for unions. Could have fun with the jankiness of the fights, and it was fun. It was a lot of
Oh yeah.
fun. Like the katana, yes,
Yeah, because it used like a really old school janky version of the Source engine.
yes. No, I'm not. You know, we'll see how it turns out when it eventually happens. I think they should lean into campiness, but that's just me. That's
Definitely.
what the audience wants. That's what people want. I didn't play Bloodlines for the combat. I played it for the TVs that talk to me. I played it for the people on the
Oh yeah.
radio. Um, we love to see it. I think we're
You
gonna
can
call.
actually you can actually get like the Deb of Night on YouTube and just listen to it like a podcast.
I love Dab of Night. Yes. But I think it's time to call it a night, my friends. I will be back tomorrow. I'm gonna play Amnesia: The Bunker. So we'll be streaming that. You can catch my streams on YouTube if you miss anything. I'm just editing the beginning part where I'm just, waffling on getting the mechanical stuff sorted out. And then I delete the end where I'm just in silence ending the stream. So when do I start? I start at 7 p.m. Eastern. So tomorrow I'm playing Amnesia, um, The Bunker tomorrow, and then Thursday we'll be doing more Dwarf Fortress for Thursday. So yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern. You can find me, and then you can find me an hour, or you can find Lola an hour later because time zones.
Time zones.
We love to see it. But thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you, Lola, for hanging out with me, and for seeing how Hurricane Charlie's adventure is concluding. But yeah,
Been
woohoo!
good fun to watch those, and I look forward to playing Valhalla.
Yes. Catch us next week for Valhalla. Have a good night, everybody.
Dag dag.
Dag dag.